Hey, what's up, y'all? Get in here, get in here, get in here. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button and get in this chat, honey. Hit the like number in the chat. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. Listen, we the people are gathered here today for a discussion about Mia Thornton and what's going on with RHOP. Now, I want to do another live later, but I don't want to commit to it in case something else happens. However, we're going to have this conversation because, y'all, every season here lately, like the last few seasons, I've had to point out, thank you, Cream of Wheat, I have had to point out fake storylines that they have been putting out, fake storylines that have been concocted. These, however, I think Mia are doing on her own. Okay, let me greet who's in the house. Okay, and I'm gonna need y'all to like this video, share this video, use your engagement button on the bottom right hand side. Okay, because y'all know I'm sensitive about my bubbles. I'm going to need my bubbles. Let me greet who's here. Yes, Zelene, Mia lying again, and y'all let her get away with it. Y'all let that hooker get away with it. So we're gonna talk about it today. Cream of Wheat, hey boo, what's happening? First like, first comment. Thank you. All right, Aries Sun is here. Thank you for being like number 2. Candy Butler, hey girl, thank you for being number 5. Miss Thelma is 6, and I thank you. The beautiful Bianca Edwards is in the chat. She is our head archangel, holding it down. She said, y'all, please hit the like button on your way in. Get your water and your headphones. It's that time. All right, I got the link for the Discord in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all join the Discord. Y'all got my Discord too quiet and I ain't comfortable. So I'm going to need y'all to go head on and hit this link, join the Discord. Now I want everybody in there. And make sure I don't miss out on no gossip because I want to know everything that's happening. We have different tabs. We got gossip tabs. We got general tabs. We even got a tab if you got, some stuff going on with you and you want to talk about your personal stuff, like you need prayer or somebody's sick. It's a tab for that. That is under hospitality. Please use it. You know what I'm saying? That way we don't be in here laughing and joking and you come tell us something depressing. Put it in Discord so we can all relate with you together, okay? So y'all join Discord, okay? Hey, Miss Thelma, what's happening? Magaline, my sis is number 8. Hey, boo. Miss Lovely T is number 10. Cool Gamer is always cool and always in the building, and I appreciate you. Hit that like button, too. Hey, Jen Bunny. She is here. How you doing? Hit the like button. D Crazy DS is here, and she is number 14. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cream of Wheat in the house. Zelene Turner is in the house. What up, Zelene? Make sure you hit that like button, girl. DV, where you been? Thank you for being number 4. It's good to see you. I like that picture. I take it you a Hawks fan. Or a Falcons fan. Is that a Falcons? You're a Falcons fan? I like it. I like it. It's cute. It's cute. Sweet beloved, thank you for being number 16. Hey, Sandy. Hey, girl. Thank you for being number 17. I appreciate you. My Christian Key is here, and she is number 20. Hello, gorgeous. Tennessee's finest in the house. Hey, Tiffany J. Thank you for also being number 20. Jenny Patterson is 24. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. So, look, housekeeping real quick. We're going to keep comments on who we're talking about on the screen. No arguing, bickering, or name calling or anything of that nature in my chat because I'm not that type of lady and I don't like that type of vibe. If you do have to cuss, it's cool. Just spell it wrong, okay? Like this video, share this video, and make sure I got my bubbles. Judy Aquaye, hey, girl. Thank you for being number 24. And Vintage 1970, hit the button at the same time. Thank you so much. Y'all know the like lottery is in full effect. Peanut is working, and hopefully she'll be listening so she can give us like numbers. If not, we do have the beautiful Bianca Edwards to hold it down, and she is able to provide us with like numbers for the like lottery. Remember, you can only play if you have Cash App, and you can't win if you ain't in. So when you hit the like button and the like count goes up, that is your number. When I ask for a number, you have 2 minutes to report to the chat, and I do mean only 2. And once you report to the chat, please give us your like number and your Cash App so I don't have to wait for it in another comment, okay? Tamika Graham, hey, girl. Thank you for being number 27. I appreciate it. God's anointed daughter is in the house. Hey, boo. Thank you for being 28. What up, Crip? Hey. You just came by to say Giselle looked like Five Nights at Freddy's. That's cold business. Hit the like button, though. Hit the like button. Let me make sure we ain't lost nobody. And oh wow. Let's make sure we don't lose anybody on Instagram because that's important. Hi Anna, thank you for being number 30. Just me, Cheryl. What up, sis? Make sure you hit the like button. Everybody, thank you for being number 30. Just me, Cheryl. You've been gone for a minute. I need y'all to make sure that y'all double check your crowns too, because YouTube is snatching crowns. So if you know you were a member, a channel member, and now your crown is gone, make sure you snatch your crown back. I'm going to go live real quick on Instagram to make sure we don't miss anybody over there. No, ma'am, that's coming up after this live. Zelene, you didn't miss it. Hey, everybody on Instagram. I need you guys to head over to YouTube. We are live. Today's topic, we're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. More specifically, Mia Thornton and the lies she's telling and the fake storylines. We got to talk about the fact that she is nobody's friend. Not just Karen, not Jackie's either. Not Jassie's, but I don't think the new girl Jassie is worried about it. Hey, Charlotte girl, we live on YouTube. Come on over. Hey, y'all. So listen, I'm getting ready to end this shortly, but yeah, we're going to talk about it. Y'all know I got my notebook. We got notes. So we are ready. Belicious. Thank you for being like number 31. You still recovering from surgery. Okay. All right. So, yeah. And Bianca, thank you so much for putting the YouTube channel link in the comments on the Instagram. That's why she's the head archangel right there, hands down. But we got specific details to talk about why I see it the way I see it, because a lot of us are missing the plot and we get pulled into fake storylines. And as long as we get pulled into it, then it's like we're incentivizing them to give us fake stories. So y'all, let's talk about it. If you're on Instagram, if you catch this on replay, come on over to YouTube. Do not miss it. Even if you catch it just on replay, come over. It's still going to be up. Okay. Bye. All right. So we got everybody. Everybody has been alerted because y'all know YouTube do not always send out notifications. So now we send out our own notifications. Now, Belicious say, I'm sick of these ladies coming for Karen about this case. Have you seen the previews for next episode? They're trying to get her to say she was driving drunk 3 years ago. Diabolical. Karma is a B. Yes, it is. And you know, I talked about this on Sunday. And what I mentioned Sunday was the fact that it's like they act like they work for the DA's office or they work for the state of Maryland. And it's like we're trying to get her to incriminate herself on camera. The law and the DA and the judge would never try to make her incriminate herself in court, but they want her to incriminate herself on international television so that it can be used in court against her. I think that is disgusting, especially from somebody like Mia. Like, you literally are a glorified prostitute, ma'am. Literally. So you would think if anybody would not be trying to get someone to implicate themselves in a crime, it would be someone who literally made their living by committing the crime of prostitution until she married one of her Johns. I'm just saying. But we're going to talk about the details. The notebook is out, so y'all know what that means. I have done my due diligence. Let's see how many pages of notes we have here. 1, 2, 2.5. We got 2.5 pages of notes, and I did not write big. So we're going to get into the evidence, my findings as to why I'm saying that, because a lot of times when I try to tell y'all stuff, you don't believe me or you think I'm just, telling jokes or being crazy. And I get it, because Nitra's crazy. Everybody know Nitra's crazy. So ain't nobody listening to the crazy old lady. But there's a method to my madness. Okay. Cream of Wheat says, I look forward to your unbiased RHOP reviews. Don't come here if you can't handle honesty. Tell them again, Cream of Wheat, because I don't cut nobody no slack, even if I like you. No slack. Belicious says, and Mia keeps trying it. and dang near got her to say it. Karen said she pulled over and called Ray. Thank you. Simple. Zelene said, I hope Karen don't fall for it. Yeah, I don't think she is going to fall for it, but we know Mia, that cretin, she's gonna keep trying. She wants to harm Karen, and I just find it really deplorable. Y'all give me 1 second. Hold on, okay? All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to run outside, and I don't like running no more. So, yeah, let's get into it. Let's just get into it. Let me grab a couple more comments. Hey, lovely Jay. Oh, oh, your thumb hurts from spamming with hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tell them, tell them. Priscilla Clemens, thank you for being 40. Woo. Carrie Clark, thank you for being 41. Deborah Harris, thank you for being 39. All right, let's get into it. Y'all, I just ran like somebody was chasing me. Whew. I'm glad I can still run though. I was moving. So look, notebook time. Hold on. Before I get started, my sis on the phone is in the house. Yeah, I had muted, sis. I had muted. She was letting me know that y'all wasn't hearing nothing. But before I get going, let me check and make sure I got likes and I have bubbles. I got bubbles. It's still about 20 people who don't like me. That's interesting. It's okay. All right. We got about 20 people that don't love me. It's okay. I'm just going to accept it. Gonna accept it. Okay. I don't like it though. I don't like it one bit. Okay. Hey, Yolanda Franklin. Leah Aries in here. Hey, girl. So let's get to the notes. So the main thing that I want to point out and what I want to really cover, and I'm going to be very direct, concise, and I'm going to get straight to it. I want to let y'all know ahead of time. Hey, James Lee. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you hit the like button. Give me some bubbles. I'm glad to see you. So listen, I'm just gonna look one more time. I just need to see if I'm still being treated unfairly. I am. Matter of fact, before I even get to these good notes I got, because I am, once I get started, I am gonna read comments after the fact. So please say everything y'all want to say so I can get it. Make sure y'all sharing this video. Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady, is in the house. She's like number 45. I appreciate you. But I am gonna say this while I'm going through the notes and explaining exactly what I've observed and why I've come to the conclusion that I came to. I'm not going to read comments. I'm going to read them after, because when things come out later, as y'all have seen, when it came to the stuff with Jay-Z and Kendrick and the Super Bowl, I've had to go back and let myself talk. When it came to stuff about other topics, I've had to go back and play my old videos. So once I start, hey Anna, thank you for being number 45. Y'all hit the like button. I've had to go back and reference my old videos to let y'all know that, hey, I said this over a month ago. So I'm gonna detail everything. And once I've done so, Leah Aries sent me a cash app. She's listening while driving. Oh, it's a picture. Let me send her a heart back. That's sweet. But the thing is, I want to go through it all in one piece, because when it's time for me, when it is time for me to go back and reference what I said, I don't want to have to listen to a bunch of like crosstalk, responding to comments in between the playback, because I'm clearly going to have to play this back. This is going to come out. Just like when I told y'all that Ashley was faking that divorce, we've had to go back and reference that stuff. So I'm going to, at this time, explain to y'all in detail, all in one video, why I came to the conclusion that I came to. All in one video. Hey, Emma Crawford, thank you for being number 48. And let me check my likes again while I'm here, because right now I'm being mistreated. Right now I'm being mistreated, and I need my videos liked. Okay, so now it's only 13 people who don't like me. Okay, well then I'm gonna just take my time. No need to rush, right? No need to rush, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So one thing that I'm gonna do while I'm waiting for people to actually like my video, since I'm waiting, I'm gonna, do a couple of things. First off, the first thing I want to do is put my link in for my news channel, which is Black Not Blue. Make sure y'all are subscribed to Black Not Blue. And I'm going to also make sure the link for our Discord is again in the chat. So anyone who's not in Discord can get into Discord. Okay. I'm just going to make sure all of those things are there while we're here waiting for people to hit the like button. I think that's a good thing to do, right? Super. Oh, they have goals now. Hmm. What kind of goals? Oh no, I don't like this. They got this thing where you have like super chat goals. I'm not doing that. That's not nice. How do you set a goal to ask somebody to give you something? You don't know whether people got money or not. I don't like that. I'm not participating in that. I was wondering, I thought it was something fun. That doesn't look fun at all. D. Seratinas, thank you for sending me bubbles. I would rather that. I don't like stuff like that because you don't know what people got. And I feel like if people really love you, they're going to support you. And you don't have to do all that. So I'm not going to participate in that. I don't care for it. Yolanda, thank you for being subscribed to Black Not Blue. And y'all make sure y'all are in the Discord. I'm going to trust y'all for them likes. Let's get into what's going on with Mia Thornton and her fake storyline. So it's a couple of questions that I had to ask. Hey, Auntie Eva, like I said, y'all bear in mind, I will not be asking, like really reading the comments while I give this information. So please don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm going to go back and get y'all comments the best way I can. But let's get into the information that I got in my handy dandy notebook. Okay. We on our Blues Clues. Matter of fact, can you see? I even use blue ink because that's how serious I am about these Blues Clues today. We're going to get into what's going on. So there's a couple of questions, or should I say a few questions that have to be asked. Let me tilt y'all out of this sunlight. Let me tilt you guys out of this sunlight a little bit. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. So there's a few questions that I did have to ask in my notes to make things make more sense to me, and hopefully it helps to make more sense to you too. First question, whose friend is she? I say nobody, but those are questions I want y'all to keep in the front of your mind. Why is Jacqueline, Tacky Jackie, her friend that we met 2 seasons ago, acting insecure and clingy when it comes to Mia? That's not the way she introduced herself before, but we can clearly see that that is the act that we're getting this season. Why is Jacqueline, Tacky Jackie, acting insecure? The next question is Jossie in on it? To be quite sincere, y'all, I don't know, and I can't call it. I don't think so, but at this point, I'm not ruling anything out. Anything at all. Cream of Wheat sent me a Cash App. Thank you so much, Cream of Wheat. Let me send a heart back, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, hey, Divine, thank you for being number 58. So let's get into it. The first piece of evidence that we have that I believe is evidence, or at least something that looks oddly and ridiculously suspicious, is that the beginning of the season, the way the season started with the very first episode, when Giselle had that shady birthday event for Karen Huger. If you all recall, and I hate we can't roll any Bravo footage because I don't need those copyright issues, but if you all recall clearly, Jackie came in on her own. Now, at first, this didn't really shock me or anything because if you all recall, after her and Jackie started pretending that they fell out, which I told y'all that was fake from the beginning. If you remember that I called that fake when it first happened, please put a 6 in the chat. Those of you who remember that I called out the fake feud between Mia Thornton and Jacqueline Blake, put a 6 in the chat. So after their fake feud, if you recall, she started kind of like trying to establish friendships with the other ladies. And I see the 6s. She started trying to establish friendships with the other ladies. And I feel like that was all by design. And I said so then. The idea was to make sure that she gave her an opportunity to have a reason to be a flute holder and a full-time member on the cast. That's what that was all about. So if I pretend to fall out with you and you develop relationships with these people, then you'll be a staple on the show. You won't just be connected to me. This was the game that they played when they had her pretend like she was upset because she was trying to hang out with Robert at the time when Robert Dixon was still on the show. She did it after the incident in Miami where they were in the Airbnb house from hell, where people had no bathrooms and there were toilet pipes running over Giselle and Robert's bed, and she and Jacqueline was sharing a bedroom and bathing together in front of a picture window. Okay, now, one of my eyelashes is giving me a fit. Now, after that happened, they pretended to fall out. Then we had last season when Nakatata came on the show. Y'all remember Hakuna Matata. So she came on the show, she and her husband, who likes to wear extra medium shorts, pants, tuxedos, as well as capri high water scrubs. And she reported that she was at an event with Big Sharice, and that Jacqueline was there talking crap about Mia. And then we got the whole fake let's make up scene at Big Reese's house where she boiled the crabs with no seasoning. So at first glance, when you take all of those things into consideration, Jacqueline showing up to this event without Mia by itself didn't raise any alarm bells. But I'll tell you what did. She came by herself to Karen's event and starts talking about Karen. Karen called her, and this was after Mia showed up with Jossie. Now, Jossie came in with Mia, but Jacqueline didn't. Keep that in mind. Put a pin in it. But the first thing that Jacqueline did to try to make herself interesting this season was to say, well, oh yeah, Karen called me. And I believe Giselle was in on the plan because she kind of teed up the conversation. Like she put the ball up for the, for it to go in the hoop, so to speak. And Mia said, yeah, I'm not Mia. Jacqueline was like, yeah, she called me. Hey, Chanel. And Mia said, yeah, but you said she called you drunk. And then Jacqueline tried to play like the nice girl routine, like, oh, I'm the one bringing it in, but I'm going to let Mia say the nasty things, but I'm the one who's going to provide this false story. So that took place. And I'm like, okay, so you came by yourself to pretend like, oh, I'm not attached to Mia like that, but I'm still doing Mia's dirty work, which is providing stories to tarnish Karen Huger and to make sure that they're driving a certain narrative. They were hoping to make this entire season all about Karen. And quite frankly, I think that's going to be a mistake because Karen Huger clearly is not going. This season, we're getting Shut 'Em Down Karen, which I do. I'm going to be honest. I told y'all Sunday night, I enjoy Shut 'Em Down Karen. I like Shut 'Em Down Karen. No problem with Shut 'Em Down. So the next thing was the first thing Jackie did when Jossie came in with Mia. If y'all remember, Couture Bay is here. She's number 65. Hey, boo. The first thing Jackie did was to ask Jossie, oh, are you here to replace me? If y'all heard her say that, I need you to put a 9 in the chat. If you heard Jacqueline Blake ask Mia's new friend of Jossie, are you here to replace me? Put a 9 in the chat. And I thought that was such an odd thing to say. And I said, well, maybe she's joking. She's being funny. It's just like a ha-ha moment type situation. But I think more than anything, it was foreshadowing for the storyline they're going to try to sell us this season. They're trying to sell us this storyline this season. The problem is Jacqueline is a very bad actress. And when she's trying to sell a story, she's a little too spot on. By her bluntly saying it like that, to me, the red flag went up. I didn't make a lot of noise about it, but I caught it. And everything after that has been an add-on or a piggyback to that initial comment that she made to Jossie when she came into the Shady Hat event that Giselle threw for Karen for her birthday. Okay? Now, the next piece of evidence, I told y'all we got notes today, was Jossie and Jackie seemed to be just meeting. Had to have been Or this is even more fake than we thought. Because, oh, hi, I'm Jackie. Are you here to replace me? Gives that y'all didn't know each other. You all were not acquainted with each other before. This lady is Mia's friend. And so, mind you, I'm like, okay, so y'all, that happens. I have friends that don't know each other, but they know of each other. It just seemed odd. I'm your friend, they're your friend, but they don't know each other at all. So I said, wow. So it looks like Mia has friends and then she has Jackie. So it looks like Jackie is the your little poor friend from high school that you used to sleep on her couch when you were still, a homeless Yeti in foster care. Okay. And I hope Yeti is culturally sensitive to the Sasquatch community. Like, I don't know what the proper term is, but I'm trying to be respectful to your culture. That's everybody in the Sasquatch community. We're all inclusive. We accept everybody on the front porch. But it looks like Mia has her friend group, and it appears that Jackie's not a part of that friend group. I want to bring your attention back to the episode of Say Yes to the Dress with Mia Thornton before she married Uncle G, back when she had her original face color and her original nose. Jacqueline Blake was not on that episode with them. She was not one of her bridesmaids. And it just looks like Mia has her friends, and then there's Jackie. Friends over here, Jackie's over here. Okay? So think about it. It looks like Mia keeps her friends actually away from Jackie. That's the way it looks. Hey Ali, I'm not sure if Bigfoot is a culturally sensitive term or if they consider it a slur. But we are very respectful of the Sasquatch or Yeti community on the front porch. Okay. The next piece of evidence that I want us to take a look at is when Jassy adequately clowned Jackie and they had the sidekick showdown. Remember, the sidekick showdown happened because while they were riding in the sprinters, and Jacqueline thought she was one of the in crowd that she could question Dr. Wendy Osefo. And I'm just like, girl, you are a glorified sad friend of. Why are you questioning Wendy? Like, oh, you don't have no beef with nobody this season. Like, what are you even talking about? You're barely here, but you're questioning actual cast members about their relationships with other people on the cast. Like, girl, if you don't stay in your place, if you do not stay in your place. And Wendy Osefo gave her something to chew on, since you have nothing better to do than to try to stir the pot between actual cast members. Let me give you some of your own drama. And so she let her know that Jassy alluded to or bluntly stated that you indeed were a sidekick to Mia Thornton. So that gave her something to worry about. So once they reached the Airbnb, the lodge, whatever the hell that place was, and they got to the table, Jackie felt like she needed to confront Jassy about saying she was a sidekick. And Jassy said that she didn't bluntly say she was a sidekick. She said, oh, I'm the new sidekick. Like, she was saying, you're the old one, I'm the new one. Like, she thought it was funny, but Jackie took it personally because this is the storyline they're trying to sell. Now, once they had that exchange, y'all remember the exchange. Y'all remember the exchange? Put a heart in the chat if you remember the exchange. We're going to have fun today. Let's have fun with it. If you remember the exchange between Jassy and Jackie this Sunday, please put a heart in the chat. Spam me with hearts, because I love this moment. They clowned her so bad. This is when Jackie stood up. Oh, I'm not a sidekick. I'm the main course. And look at the hair, the face, the body, the intellect. Karen is making faces like, intellect, girl. Well, I was shocked about the hair comment, because I'm like, you sitting up here with a real stiff $45 weave. A real stiff $45 weave with a comb over. That's not blended well at all. What hair, girl? Take them tracks out and let us see the hair. Remove the tracks and then do this. Before you say the hair, I want you to remove all your tracks, Jacqueline, all of them, and do this. Take all of your tracks out, all of them, and do this. Then we can say, look at the hair. That hair is parted down the middle with some stiff crimps. She tried to sweep it to the side and it would not move. She had to use her strength to pick it up. It wasn't a brush over the shoulder. She had to reach and use her strength to pull it. She had to pull it with the strength of Paul Bunyan because that weave was that stiff. So she completely embarrassed herself. And Jassy, with her little shady self, didn't make it any better because she was like, oh, you got it going on from the neck up. I said that Jassy is in addition to the show that we didn't know we needed, but we absolutely need it. Okay? We needed Jassy. Okay? I think I speak for everybody when I say that. But I wanted to recap and bring y'all back to this moment because I want to point out that Mia Thornton didn't say nothing in defense of her friend. I want to point out, and I'm saying friend loosely, Mia Thornton said nothing in defense of her so-called friend. She didn't say, y'all don't do that because Jacqueline is my, that's my day one. That's my ace boom coon, my buzzard back buddy. We go all the way back like 4 flats on the 72 Cadillac. That's my girl. Nothing. Silence. There has been it was pure silence on behalf of Mia Thornton. That's why I said she's nobody's friend. None whatsoever. I want to point out something else that happened on this trip that further lets me know. Before we even get off of that, I feel like Jackie was doing all of that putting on and drawing attention to her fake insecurity about her being Mia's friend. And so that's why Mia was quiet, because like this is part of the storyline. This is a part of the plan. The storyline is going to be Mia is here. She has a boyfriend and a husband, and everybody is just vying for Mia's attention because Mia is that girl. Mia is the center of attention. The men want her, all the women fighting to be her friends. And that's the storyline that Mia's trying to sell, along with trying to sell you all a salacious story that her and Jackie could possibly be sleeping together. And some of y'all fell for it on Sunday. Some of you fell for it on Sunday. I'm just saying. But the next thing that happened was that when it came to the room assignments, Jassy has her own room. Jackie has to share a room with Mia. Now, on the surface, it gives, oh, this is a replay of Miami. They shared a room last time and all that good stuff. And they showered together. And it was a whole thing with Giselle and Robert talking about them sharing a shower together and all of that. And it's like, oh, this is a replay from Miami. And even production assisted. Production is aiding and abetting in this fake storyline. But I'm going to tell you that this is not exactly what was supposed to happen. And I can almost prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. You know why? Would you all like to know why? If you want me to tell you, just type why in the chat. Because I can prove this is not how this was supposed to go down. This was a backup. The storyline was initially supposed to be all about boyfriend and husband, and I got friends fighting to be my friend. The maybe we're sleeping together was a backup. This was a contingency. This was okay, let's do this because the other one didn't work this time. Oh, I see some why. So some people want to know why. Well, let me tell you. You know why I can prove it almost beyond a shadow of a doubt? The room with the bunk beds. If you remember the bunk beds, please, pretty please, type the number 10 in the chat. I don't want a single digit letter. single digit number. Type 10 in the chat if you remember the room with the bunk beds. The room where Kiana and Stacy were told they were going to stay, where Stacy Roush, the beautiful, statuesque, tall, shapely, slender, lovely, positive, radiant Stacy Roush was excited about. The room with the bunk beds, how many beds were in that room? How many bunk beds were in that room? 3, right? Now, Mia, the Sasquatch American in the house, said that she wanted to put Kiana and Stacy in that room because they were in girlfriends boot camp because they were new. Who else is new? Jossie. But you know what happened? Jossie said, I'm not staying in no room with no bunk beds. I will bet you money I have not made yet. Jossie let her know and made it very clear that she was not going to stay in a room with bunk beds. So she got the room that Jacqueline was supposed to get. Mia gave Jossie Jacqueline's room and made Jackie sleep with her. Because why else would there be 3 bunk beds in that room? Let me ask y'all again. Why else would there be 3 bunk beds in that room? There's 3 quote unquote new cast members. Stacy, Kiana, and Jossie. But Jossie got a room. And Jackie, that was, in my humble opinion, that was supposed to be Jackie's room. But when Jossie wasn't going, and Mia knows she needs Jossie on that trip in order to sell that they're fighting to be my friend narrative, she had no choice but to give Jossie Jackie's room and force Jackie to sleep in the room with her. That's why we got that leftover stale, maybe they sleeping together, maybe they're not storyline from last season in Miami. Not last season before last in Miami. Okay? Now, turning the page. Mia brought in her other friends. See, this furthermore plays into, oh, my friends are all fighting over me. That's why even though the weekend is Wendy's birthday weekend, and Wendy was like, oh, this is the countdown. This is my last day of being 30 before I turn 40. Mia couldn't let it be about Wendy even on her birthday weekend because she's trying to sell this fake storyline. She's bringing in other friends to tell stories about Mia, funny stories about Mia, like Mia's dying or it's her birthday or she has cancer or something, and she doesn't. And this is not to make light of cancer. Cancer sucks. It takes away beautiful people, but y'all get what I'm saying. So then all of the other friends are there and they're, oh, tell funny stories about me. And just like clockwork, we get Jackie jumping in the minute her chubby friend Ashley, I'm not saying it derogatorily, but the chubbier girl, I think her name was Ashley, and she said that she's known Mia since she married G. And just like clockwork, Jackie jumps in. Oh, I knew her before that when she was driving such and such car with the so and so rims on it in 10th grade, and it was fake and it was awkward. And the other ladies are responding to it because it is weird. It is awkward behavior, but it was intentional. It was right on cue. It is contrived. And this is another example of Mia Thornton trying to create her own storyline. She's trying to produce on her own. Just like her being willing to say, I got a husband and a boyfriend and we all hang out together, and trying to use the fact that she is the whore of Babylon and the possible paternity of her child as a storyline. Mia is trying to secure her spot on that show because she needs money, because Gordon has apparently depleted a great deal of his funds. Okay? And when Jackie jumped in and did that, it made everybody have a reaction to it. So it's almost getting the exact response that Mia hoped when she cooked it up. Now, what's embarrassing about this, y'all, is that out of all of these grown, educated, worldly women, no one is catching on to what Mia is doing. The shrieking outbreak monkey that is Mia Thornton. Nobody is catching on to what this slow-mo is doing. No one at all. Only me? Okay. Next, these are my assertions. And I am going to put the StreamYard out, and I am going to get y'all's comments because I do want to know what you think about this, because this was not meant to be like the longest video, but I wanted to detail for posterity my assertions and my evidence and the things that have taken place that led me to believe and that this is a contrived storyline, that Mia is faking storylines, and she's also a fake friend. My first assertion is that Mia is trying to make it look like Jackie is being treated unfairly to feed into the friend rivalry storyline. And I've detailed and outlined all of that. I think it's clear. My next assertion is that Mia is comfortable creating conversation that may be sexually explicit or have lots of weird sexual implications. I think she's very comfortable doing that, and she doesn't mind doing that at Jacqueline or anybody else's expense. Okay, because she don't even know Stacey Roush, and she's trying to imply that Stacey must be like her. And as very few people who are as loose or classless as Mia Thornton. Like that's quite an accomplishment. My next assertion is that Mia further fed into the Jackie is a hanger-on narrative by bringing friends to talk about funny stories that with Mia, and none of these people know Jackie. I want y'all to peep game. None of these people know Jackie. None of them. Not the ones that were in the wedding, not any of her fabulous friends or the people she calls fabulous, or even the lady Joy, I think is her name, that hung out with her and Karen and all that. It's like she is going out of her way to show only friends who know nothing about Jackie. It's to create this narrative and an implication and a story where she has wonderful friends and Jackie is something she hides in a closet. Okay. And the next assertion is that we've already witnessed Jackie's behavior when she is allowed to meet other friends. We saw what she did on RHOP. We saw what she did. And I feel like these are things that Mia may have more or less coached her to do. Another is that during the fake fallout, like Jackie was really willing to allow Mia to do a lot of stuff to her. And I think when we start looking at all of the things that Jacqueline was okay with allowing Mia to do to her and use her to sell this story, even her sister, she used her sister. She had a sister on YouTube making up stories going along with this fake storyline that, oh, they fell out. And we see that they clearly did not. Okay. But let's talk about it. During their fake fallout, Jackie allowed Mia to say that she abused and cursed out her baby daddy. She allows Mia to say she was an irresponsible mother who did not take care of her own children's arrangements while she tried to follow her on a trip. She allowed Mia to say she was a whore who sleeps with married men. And then after all of those things took place, oh, and she allowed her to say that even the car she was driving, that her and Gordon helped her get it, she couldn't even get her own car. And then after all of those things that we all witnessed together, I'm not making any of these things up. After everything she allowed Mia to do to her, she did a fake let's make up, which didn't even seem real. It seemed like it was scripted by a fourth grader at Big Reese's house last year at the crab boil with no seasoning. After she did all that to you, you're willing to come back and fight to be a sidekick with Jossie. That further feeds into, oh, she wants to be a sidekick so bad, she's fighting just to be close to me, to be my friend. Everybody wants to be around Mia. Mia is trying to create a story or a narrative or the implication that she's such the it girl that everybody is fighting to be in her presence. This, y'all, is fake. This is fake. I just wanted it to be on record that I detailed and outlined all of the reasons and everything that is inconsistent about the story that Mia Thornton is trying to sell to us. Okay, now I put the StreamYard in the chat, but I'm going to scroll up because I know I missed a lot of comments and I don't want to miss them all. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start from here. Now, Angie Girl said, you said from day one, Mia was trying to get Tacky on the show. I said it. Thank you, Angie Girl. Yes, Tacky Jackie is very bad TV. She's a horrible, horrible actress. Hey, Anel Siler. Belicious say when Mia attacked Wendy. Yep, that was the trip. That was the trip. She was trying to replace someone. She was. Agreed. Yep, I did say it from day one. I caught it. She wanted to be a housewife, and Mia told her, I can get you on the show. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. Yeah, there was no seasoning at the crab boil at Big Reese's house last season. Yolanda say Mia is working to get Karen off the show. You mean by adding her fake friends? Right. Karen is irreplaceable. Absolutely. Yep, we got to do that. Chanel D. Queen is in the house, y'all. Hey, girl. So let's see what else is going on. Crip says, so the whole point of the ladies taking a trip to the lake was not for Wendy's birthday, but for Mia to get to play producer with her friends. That's exactly what it was. You don't remember her saying, "Are you here to replace me?" Okay. Yeah, it was very off-putting when she said that. That's true. She did read the eyes out of Jackie's head. She read the piss out of her. They're trying hard to tap Karen, but I just don't think it's gonna work. I think it's an exercise in futility. Hey, Paige. Yep, no typing and driving, sis. No typing and driving. And yes, Crip, she was indeed a homeless Yeti in the foster care system. Now, Angie Girl says, Jackie is like Sesame Street Deborah vibes. Want to be on the show so bad and will do anything. She will. She will. Ali asked, were there any Bigfoots in the chat? And again, we're very accepting and we extend all courtesy and love and understanding to the Sasquatch community. Zaleen said, I'm going to have to find that episode, Yes to the Dress. It's not hard. Just type in Google, Mia Thornton, say yes to the dress. It'll pop right up. Yolanda Franklin said, I've said Mia is grimy, vindictive, and sneaky. She's trying to get Karen off the show. Of course she is. She pretended to be her friend to get on there and immediately started attacking her. Immediately. Right, Vintage. Thank you for the disclaimer. No Bigfoot, Yeti, or Sasquatch was harmed during the making of this live stream. Now, sis on the phone says, wait. Hold on. I think she had to catch something. Oh, you can show that one. That's my girl Fatima. She right. Yep, let it through. Let it through. Thank you. Okay. I'm just saying, like, this, y'all, this is another fake storyline. And it's like, you know, RHOP was on course to really correct their behavior. They were on course to really come back from, I want to say, a good 3 really dry, really abysmal seasons where they gave us nothing but colorism and xenophobia. And in the middle of the comeback, we get another fake storyline. Never mind the fact that we're still waiting on them to get rid of Ashley because Ashley's still dealing with us with this fake divorce. Like, girl, either piss or get off the pot. Yes, DS, Jacqueline did have in that Harlem hair or the model hair, you know, model, the one in the blue and black pack. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That hair that's like half synthetic that you can't put a lot of heat in. That's what was in that head. while she's sitting up there talking about the hair. I was outdone. Hey, Lady Blue. Hey, Junie B. Right. Why would anybody want to be a sidekick to a gutter snipe? I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine anybody wanting to be a sidekick to what Karen Huger calls a retired pole humper. I cannot imagine wanting to do that. I know I would not want to do that. Hey, Be Nice. Hey, Legina the Jackson. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Now, Yolanda says, I love how Stacey and Kiana are handling the room situation. I think Mia tried to throw shade at these two because they are beautiful, successful, and classy women. Now, Yolanda, I think the idea was to try to do it to Jossie too, but I think Jossie wasn't going. And so that's why Jacqueline lost her room. I do believe Jacqueline started off with the room and lost her room because Jossie wasn't having it. Cream of Wheat said it was so inappropriate considering it was Wendy's birthday. It was. It was. Anna said this makes so much sense why Jackie didn't have a room. You see? I'm glad Anna see where I'm coming from with it. But this also explains why Wendy went out of her way, because we saw before the season started that Wendy threw herself a fabulous birthday party. And I think we're seeing why her birthday party was so fabulous, was so over the top fabulous. It makes sense now. It makes a lot of sense. Miss MO1, what up, Buki? Thank you for being number 83. Now, Crib says it's so annoying how they had to go to Mia's hometown for Wendy's birthday. They should have gone somewhere out of the country, gave us looks, but instead they went to a lake and rode on a pontoon boat. Now, as a Florida girl, let's make it clear, I love a pontoon boat. Nothing makes me happier than fishing barefoot while eating chicken and drinking beer on a pontoon boat. But y'all are supposed to be giving us fabulosity, not pontoon boats on a lake in North Carolina. I'm just saying. And yes, I did say the shrieking outbreak monkey that is Mia Thornton, because that's kind of how she looks. She gives me sock monkey vibes. Anna says Mia like friends that she can puppet. Even her new friends seem like followers. Well, I think they were just visiting. But I do see the vibe. I see exactly what you mean. Jossie, I feel like it's somebody she must know casually, because Jossie is hot like cayenne pepper. Okay, she's really, really hot like cayenne pepper. I like her. Emma Crawford said Mike is full of crap and a liar. And is. Yep, she's definitely trying to hustle that Bravo check. I just would feel better if people actually caught on to stuff and called them out on it. And I did scour Twitter, and there was a lot of people going in on, the things they were trying to do to Karen, but nobody clocked how fake this storyline was. DS said Chewbacca should have put Jackie in a bunk bed since she's not her real friend anyway. Yeah, she would rather put her in the bedroom with her so she can have a backup storyline. Whole life is fake. Yep, y'all please go get my book on Amazon, Little Girl, Big World. Okay, the link is also in the description box. Hey, Malaya Lachelle, thank you for being 86. I want to see if y'all got any new thoughts or ideas concerning this too. Not fake like Mia's body parts. Hey, Dana Brown. You say Karen is Potomac, even if she lives on the outskirts. Well, she's in Potomac proper, and she makes sure y'all know it too. Hey, Queena. Cream of Wheat says, side note, Glizzard is starting to make me like her, but that's only because Robert isn't there, so she can't be the same mean girl she once was. She's still equally as disgusting to me. She's just trying to be underhanded because she desperately needs to latch on to Wendy and Karen because they are fan favorites, and she absolutely is not. Diaz says Mia should be trying to remember if she's... Oh, Jesus. Diaz, go to the corner. Get on in there. Hey, Just Being Me. Glad to see you. Hey, Miss Weedy Pooh. Lady Blue says Karen has figured out the plot. That's why she read Jacqueline so hard, in my opinion. Yes, and that's why we're going to see in the next upcoming episode, Mia trying to get Karen to at least implicate herself on something 3 years ago to try to clean up what she told Jackie to do, because she's the one that told Jackie to lie on Karen, and Karen ripped her down. I personally feel like you coming to the dinner table to try to get her to implicate herself in something 3 years ago still does not clean up the ripping, dragging, and roasting that Karen Huger gave Tacky Jackie that she earned. Thank you for being number 94. Yolanda says, if Giselle is a part of the plot to get rid of Karen, she and her 7 necks need to roll off the show. Ooh. Not 7 necks. All 7. Hey, Angela Davis, thank you for being 68. Mama's Peanut is here, and she's number 93. Peanut, give us a like number. Let's see if we can get one winner before we get out the door. Text Mommy a like number. Wait. I missed a comment from Belicious, and I wanted to get it. So Belicious said, wait, so this was Wendy's birthday trip or Mia's? It was supposed to be, Mia planned the trip, but it was supposed to be celebrating Wendy's birthday too. Peanut picked like number 70. Whoever is like number 70, please report to the chat. You have 2 minutes to report to the chat with your like number and your Cash App. Okay? Like number and Cash App. Yeah, Crip, Giselle will never be likable. It's just likable is not in the cards for her. But I just wanted to point out what's really going on because it's getting weird. It's getting weird. And I feel like production is trying to help her. And I don't really like the way it looks. I feel like the viewers are the ones who are going to get caught up in it. And then we're going to get less of a show. I personally am enjoying the new ladies and what they bring to the show because it's organic and it's real. Kiarna standing on business right in Ashley's face saying, yes, she apologized, but I simply didn't accept her apology. That was way more dramatic, tense than any of the stuff that Mia is trying to concoct with her 9th grade education. Okay. Anna said, why didn't Jackie stand on her comment? Was she lying? Of course she was lying. That's why she couldn't stand on it. So Mia was trying to reintroduce the lie by bringing up something from 3 years ago with a butt dial. Yolanda Franklin said, if Ashley was a part of the plot to get rid of Karen, then her and her sweaty... Yolanda, go hang in that reflection corner with DS. Y'all off the chain today. Belicious says, Stacy called Mia out about that too. I'm liking Stacy. I'm liking Stacy too. Stacy gave me a goofy moment when she said that her daughter doesn't get to be around a lot of black women because I'm like, you are her whole black mama. You are the reason she's not around black people, not because her daddy is German. It's you, darling. Because exactly how many black people does he know other than you? So that was weird, but everything else from Stacey has been refreshing. I love Stacey Roush's energy. Her energy is primo, positive, funny, facetious, bright, bubbly, and she's pretty. So we like Stacey Roush over here. Like her, love her. Okay? So look, ain't nobody want to give me my like number? Peanut, give me one more like number. Let's give him one more chance before we get up out of here. Give me one more like number, Peanut. One more. If she's still here. If not, I'm going to get one from B. Oh, she gave me one. Like number 25. Like number 25. Report to the chat. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to give us your like number and your Cash App if you are number 25. Okay? Now, Yolanda says Stacey is the it girl on RHOP so far. It's like she's got all of the brightness of Katie Boach with the funniness of a Karen Huger, with the prettiness of a Monique Samuels, with everything. And she's so tall. She's so tall. She's just everything. I really like her. And she's so pretty. Crip says, when Stacey said, you put your bunions on my countertop to forehead. Yes. I mean, she gets right to the point and she does not mess around. She does not mess around. That's right. Tell them, B, like number 25, you got 2 minutes. Okay? And ain't nobody hitting the StreamYard. So everybody just agrees with me that this looks fake. Because if that's the case, that's fine. That's fine. But if anybody had like a dissenting opinion, or you caught something, like you don't even have to disagree. If you caught something that I didn't catch, please let me know, because I want to make sure that all of this is documented in video format, so that once it becomes blaringly evident, that we can go back and pull up this video and I can shut up and let me talk. Because y'all know I don't mind referencing my old videos. I'll do it in a minute. Because when I see bull crap, I have to call it out. And then when it comes to the front, when it comes to the forefront, when it becomes so evident that you can't deny it, I like to be able to come back and refer to what I already said. Because it gets bothersome to be repeating yourself. Hey, Too Feisty. You say, yeah, it does look faker than Mia's body parts. Okay. Well, listen, if ain't nobody else got nothing to say, and I don't have a like number winner, the like lottery winner, I'm surprised. And I'm disappointed we called 2 numbers and no winners, but that's all right. It does not mean that we will not have a winner on our next live stream. Like I said, I'm going to try to come back, but no promises, because stuff be happening, but I'm going to do my best, okay? Because there are some other things that we need to cover. There's some other things that we need to cover. I mean, what is her sister going to say? She helped her lie last time. What is she going to do? Help her lie again? Y'all fell for that stuff. I tried to tell y'all it was fake then, but y'all would not listen. Y'all kept coming in my chat last time. Oh, Jackie's sister said, and I kept telling you, these people are lying. They're faking. And now here we go again. Told you. Yes, she did, Anna. Yes, she did. She told her that. All right. So listen, that's it. That's all. I want to try to get some work done so I can come back and do another live today. Cross your fingers. No promises, but cross your fingers. If I grab the time, I'm going to slide back in here. I do have to go over to my other channel, Black Not Blue, so we can talk about the news. So I'm going to go and do a news update as quickly as I can after this, and then I'm going to try to come back and get another front porch gossip in, okay? So listen, I appreciate y'all. You know what time it is. If you did not, and Bianca just put the link for Black Not Blue in the chat. Please go and subscribe, because that's where the news updates will be going down. So listen, on the way out, hit your notification bell and click all, so you will know every single time we go live on this good channel. Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, because we are so happy to have you here. This is where we get into everybody's business, okay? And if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. We also have the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World, in the description box, or you can go to Amazon.com, type in Seanitra, and it'll pop right up. And we got the link for our merchandise store, so you can get your crown gear, and the link for our Amazon storefront, so we can all shop together, especially now since it's the holidays. And the link for my wish list, in case you want to send me any snacks, pens, pads, or any goodies. I appreciate any and all support. I do want to say a special thank you to the ladies who supported this stream. Special thank you to Leah Aries. A special thank you to why can't I put it up? And a special thank you to Cream of Wheat for supporting the stream. I completely appreciate you guys. That means a lot. We don't get a whole lot of support over here, but I appreciate my bubbles. I appreciate my like button, and thank y'all for being here. We're gonna try to come back later. So listen, y'all, be positive, be productive. Try to encourage someone else, encourage yourself, and remember, in case nobody else says it to you, that God loves you. I love you. Really nothing you can do about it either. Talk to you later.